Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Toronto Raptors.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI.
I remember in 1993, you winning that award, Shaq, mainly because you should have won that championship that year. Those darn Supersonics.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then there's Dick. Then it's Barrett. And it's Shed in at the 1. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And it's Green missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Shed. Barrett against Brooks. Barrett, no good. Here's Houston now. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Thompson up top. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. And Pirtle pulls it down.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
Pass to Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guy. But Houston, they certainly have.
Barrett for 3. And again, Toronto no luck. Houston leading by 16. Thompson outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Brooks. Thompson with it. 6 to shoot. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 18.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Shed. It's good from long range.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart them, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
MP finds Thompson. Charity stripe shot, and it's Houston with another.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Raptors trail by 17. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Barnes outside. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got 8 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabbar. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And so in the game for the Rockets. Thompson is out there with Adams. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's MP. And it's Brooks in at the three. Thompson from long range. Drills it from outside. And the Rockets lead by 19. Toronto's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Pass to Shed. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Pirtle. Yep, that one goes.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Houston leading by 17. Green passes to Adams. Thompson in the corner. Outside, Green. Now Brooks. MP dishes to Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Thompson finds Smith. Smith with a screen on Barnes. The drive by Thompson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Thompson at the line for one.
Thompson no good on the free throw. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Green.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
No good from Lawson. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Van Vliet right side. The second chance effort. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Shed. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
That one.